Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another GameLifeGame stream of awesome excitement, also known as Neverwinter Nights night. What's up, Centage? How you doing, brother? How you doing, man? What's going on? What's going on with you, man? Lazy Sunday, I hear you, dude. I hear you. Game's pretty loud. Hello? What's the game's doing, man? Game is so loud, man. SA, what's up, SA? Alright, we should be better now. We'll get back into this Dundrick Iron Belly thing as we are about to continue exploring the core of Neverwinter. God, I forgot how to play already. Right.
Tis a long day. I could use a drink.
You again? Sorry, but there is really a reason for you to remain in my home. Information about Neverwinter. What do you want to know? I'm sure you would get better answers from your fellow guards. I'm a simple citizen. What are different areas of the city? Can't say much. I live and work in the city core. The Black Lake district is beyond my means, but I certainly have no business in the others. I'm not that interested right now, honestly.
Good business to you.
Why are you here in my home? Please leave. I'm in service to Arabeth and the city guard. That doesn't mean you can invade my home, does it? I'll ask your questions, but I would like you to leave afterward. What do you know about the plague? Please don't speak of it in my home. I've been lucky enough to avoid it, and don't wish to tempt the fates. You know about attempts at a cure. The Hellmites claim their blessings here cure. I don't know. Every day I see a few less of my neighbors around. Have you heard anything odd? Any rumors? Not really. All I hear of is the plague and the death, and it's almost too much. I don't want to know if there's anything else going on. Alright. Information about Neverwinter. Not sure what you're asking about. It's a big city. Do you know anything about the leaders of Neverwinter? Oh, I don't know much about that sort of thing. Lord Nasher keeps the city peaceful, and that's good enough for me. He's a good man. How has Lord Nasher dealt with the plague? Well, we don't see much of him now. Castle Never is locked up, so he doesn't get the plague. I'm sure he's doing all he can. Dick. Lady Arabeth has been acting in his stead, I believe. She's a good woman, keeps the rabble in line. How's Lady Arabeth dealt with the plague? Oh, she is tireless. She's been organizing and taking care of the dead. Must be a terribly straining job for her. Guards are a bit short-staffed, as you know. The Hellmites are backing them up, I guess. But I don't know what they're specifically doing. Alright, thank you. Can I talk to your child?
Hi.
Hello, why are you here? Not many people come around now. Mommy says some people are sick. Don't worry, I serve Arabeth in the city guard. Mommy says guards are good and I should do like they say. What do you know about Neverwinter? It's big. I have to stay close to Mommy a lot or I get lost. What do you know about the leaders of Neverwinter? That's Mommy and Daddy, silly. Sometimes they listen to Mr. Nasher. But he lives in the castle. Maybe he's nice, but I don't know. Heard anything odd or rumors? You get spanked if you make someone eat a bug, and beans will grow if you put them in your nose. Alright. Feel kind of weird questioning a child about things. And I don't really want to rob these people. So, move along. Oh, I have to remember all the keys. Over here, Shining Knight Arms and Armor. Unshe's Mask. Cloak Tower. Wait, how do I see these? Right, Beggar's Nest. Great tree. Trees near the zoo. In Black Lake, we're not going to Black Lake yet. Peninsula is where we're going. Peninsula District, okay. So this is for the tomb, that's in the Peninsula District. Tommy's with us. The Wailing Death. Right, so we're trying to find 4 wooded avian creatures and bring them back alive. See clues about what's caused the plague. Peninsula District, henchmen, healing potions. Yay! Who are you, citizen?
Good business to ya.
I heard the Black Lake District nobles have a cure for the plague, but they won't share it with us common folk. Well, that's not nice of them. I don't know why there's a chest out here in the open. I'll take your copper necklace and your bolts. What's going on over here? Nothing but screaming, apparently. Shining Knight, arms and armor. Enter. Hey, be nice. Durga.
Hello?
Yes?
Is there something you need? The Shining Knight has what you need.
I'd like to ask you some questions.
I'm just a merchant. What is it you want me to say?
Looking for premium equipment.
Not sure what you're after, really. My stock is the best you'll find for honest coin. You look like you really know your way around a weapon. Maybe, yeah, what the hell. I got something special for you. Take this wandstone. It'll get you into the back room. That's where Marek makes good stuff. He'll take care of you.
Alright, thanks. Do a Yoda accent? I can't even think of it right now.
It's got it to my sales, it has. That's what I know. And my supplies are out there running. Marek had to offer his services at barely about the cost of materials.
You heard of anything odd? Any rumors?
Rumors I don't have time for. The shop I guard, from looters and plague sick. Matters, that is all.
That's really all he's got to say, sadly. Or perhaps fortunately. See what you have for sale. Oh wait, you told me to go in the back room. I want to go in the back room.
Hello there. Yes, what? Marek.
Excuse me, guys. What exactly is it you do here?
I'm a weapon and armor smith of sorts. I take components and combine them with magic items to make even more powerful magic items. Not a bad little gig if you can get it. If you want, I can look through your inventory and backpack to see if anything I can combine into a powerful weapon or suit of armor. Is there anything in particular you want me to look for?
I'm using my axe. Blunt and crushing. Oh, axes and armor.
So, axes and armor, is it? Let me take a look at what you've got in that pack of yours, and I'll give you a list of what I can make from your inventory.
You don't seem to have the stuff I need to make a special axe or special armor. Is there anything else I can do for you? I'm also interested in some of the less common weapons.
Of course, not everyone's into axes, swords, and maces now, are they? Let me give you a list of the exotic weapons I can make with the items in your pack.
You don't seem to have anything. Okay, so basically...
Ask your questions, but make it quick. I don't have time to waste on pleasantries. I have important work to do.
Told us that already. What kind of things would component items be?
I need stuff like adamantine and ironwood.
Oh, god damn it.
Diamonds and dragon blood and fairy dust. Holy water and gargoyle skulls and adamantine.
Damn. Can you give examples?
Suppose I don't like tipping my hand all that much, but I can sell it if you don't know about it. Here, take a copy of this book. It's got all you need to know.
Alright. Ask you some questions, please. I'll be going now. Book. That's not it. Marek of the Hammer's catalog of weapons and armor modification. Here be the list of what's I need and what's you the customer get. I'll be wanting a goodly number of coins as well, depending on what I wants to charge you. Puts the items in the forge and talks to me, Marek, with your gold in your pocket. Chromatic breastplate requires a diamond and a suit of magical armor of total AC 6. Scales of Truth requires a special holy water and a suit of magical armor. Whitebone armor requires a gargoyle skull. Sentinel requires adamantite and magical battle axe. Sounds interesting. Double axe of the tall kin requires adamantite and a double axe. Stonefire great axe. Interesting. Ice Reaver hand axe. Okay. It's a good reference. Thank you very much. But we don't have anything right now, so we'll be going. Tommy, wait outside. What's happening? Sinitar, thank you for the auto host, man. It's over here. People just leaving stuff around. Make peace with your gods. Doomsayer. The end is nigh. The end is always nigh. What's up here? Ah. Where are you guys? I talked to you already?
Can I help you? No, what am I thinking? I can't even help myself. I can't even huddle in my own home.
Can't go home to the beggar's nest because of zombies. Can't. I think I already talked to them. Yeah, I already talked to them. They were less than interested in what I had to say. Oh, well thank you for the random chest. It's in the cloak tower, the guards. Hey, Retro Canadian Gamer, what's up? So far so good, man. So far so good. Hello, Altura.
I recognize you. You're one of the new recruits under Arabeth, are you not? I'm sorry, but this is a spellcaster's guild. It will not interest you.
Oh, alright. Good day, I wish you well. I didn't know that. Now I know what the cloak tower is. That makes sense. Where else do we want to go? Trade of Blades? Alright, we'll try there. Ah, these are mercenaries. We've already got Tommy with us for now. We're going the wrong way. Huh? The long way, I should say. Hey, Megs. Who are you? How do you know about the Academy? I am Grimnor, a monk of the Order of the Long Death. There's the account of the Academy is no great secret, Dundrick. Not to those who seek such things out. Tell me, as you stood amidst the blood-soaked corpses of your fellow students, did you gaze upon the face of death? Did you look into his cold eyes and feel his icy touch upon your soul? You seem a little bit creepy, Grimnaw. What kind of skills does a monk of the Order of Long Death possess? You seem a little bit creepy, Grimnaw. Many find the members of my order unsettling. We embrace death in all its incarnations, yet in times like these my skills are in great demand. What kind of skills do you possess? I am a disciple of torment and a messenger of death, the Silent Lord. I bring the absolution of pain and anguish to my enemies and prepare them for a brutal and purifying end. In truth, my skills are not so different from any soldier or hired blade, though I embrace the beauty and perfection of my enemy's death, the zeal others often lack. I am not... What's a monk of the Long Death doing in Neverwinter? There's a foul taint upon this city. Death, true permanent death, is perfect in its absolute finality. Pain, suffering, anguish, torture, these are the tools that prepare us for my master's soothing embrace. But this plague is unnatural. Its victims never pass to embrace of the Silent Lord. The wailing death is a blight upon the world that must be ended. So far I have uncovered no answers on my own that might help end this epidemic, though I am eager to search the beggar's nest. What's in the beggar's nest? I've heard rumors. The blighted district zombies walk the streets. Few things are so reviled by my order as the abomination of the undead. It would be reasonable to imagine there is some connection between the undead and the unnatural end of those who succumb to the wailing death. Why haven't you investigated the beggar's nest yourself? Alone, I am not likely to survive the dangers of the district, and throwing my life away is a foolish way to serve the Silent Lord. My death will come in its appointed time. No, not right now. You're welcome to return should I have need of my skills, Dundrick. If not, we shall meet again at our final end, when the Silent Lord claims us all. Yeah. Or maybe not so soon. Sharwin. Looks like a magic user.
Who's this? Some poor soul straggling in off the diseased streets? Are you here to join our ranks and beg for an employer? Or are you actually here to hire someone?
Were you? My name is Sharwin, and I call this city my home. I seek adventure and excitement. If you seek the same, it'd be smart to hire me to accompany you. You're a local girl, are you? Does that make a difference? I see people I've known my whole life falling to sickness all around me, and I say that gives me motivation, more motivation than most. And incidentally, I am no girl. And if I don't seek adventure and excitement? What's it to be then? Duty and honor? Power and riches? Somehow I doubt it matters, as I'm willing to bet you'll find adventure and excitement along your path regardless of whether or not you seek them. I'm a caster of bardic magic, a master of all skills, and a teller of the oldest legends. And with or without your help, I intend to achieve my own fame in my time. One day bards will sing their songs about me. Fair enough. I suppose such talk may make me seem arrogant to you, my lord. If so, I don't particularly care. I've known the path I was on for a long time. I left behind a life of riches to live the life of a bard. Left behind a life of riches? My own family had had its way, I would by now be comfortably married to a wealthy man I could never respect, bored to tears in my large Black Lake District mansion. How odd a game the fates play. My family lies mostly dead now, and Black Lake is full of frightened fools who bury their heads in the sand and pretend the plague won't touch them. What do you know about the district? Plenty. It's near full to bursting with rich, frightened nobles who would rather wall off the district from everyone else and pretend the rest of the city doesn't exist than actually try to help. There are those within the district who are trying to rally the rich to aid the rest of the city, but their cries mostly fall on deaf ears. One day the plague will come to them in force, and they shall regret their selfishness. Anything else you can tell me about Black Lake? Is there much else to tell? It is perhaps the one place in the city that remains yet orderly and plague-free, although getting inside its walls may be a bit of a problem. There are some elements of seediness. Perhaps every place you find the rich, you find places where they can indulge their strangest tastes. I understand the local tavern's basement has its distractions. One thing I know for sure, if you intend to get anywhere in Black Lake, you best rely on charm rather than muscle. Or maybe bring a companion who knows the terrain. Not right now. Have I scared you off already? Oh well, do come back once you grow yourself a backbone, my lord. Alright, so she'd be good for Black Lake. He'd be good for Beggar's Nest. Perhaps. Tommy, I assume, is going to be good for the prison district. These guys are just...
Don't walk around with your weapon out unless you means to use it.
Hey, do you need a henchman?
Greetings. I see you are not yet infected by the plague that ravages Neverwinter. Among such suffering and misery, we who are not yet afflicted must be grateful for our health.
Dalen Red Tiger, who are you? I am Dalen Red Tiger of the Uthgard tribes of the Frozen North. But it has been over a year since I left my people and came to Neverwinter. Now I earn my living as a blade for hire.
Quite well spoken for a half-orc. That's not insulting at all. But why would an Uthgard tribesman come to the city? I'm sorry, but I don't know much about the Uthgard tribes. Let's do that.
There are some in the city who call my people savages and barbarians, but they know nothing of the Uthgard. We are great warriors and hunters, following the herds and living off the land. My tribe is noble but small. Among them there was little chance for a young warrior to prove himself or earn a wife. But I am young and strong, and my people are renowned for their skill in battle. Here in Neverwinter, I found work on the docks as a guard for the cargo, shipments being transported. Then what happened? The comings of the plague changed everything. Quarantine halted all incoming or outgoing ships. There was no work and no money. I should have left the docks then. Many of the dock workers were afflicted. When I had come to know as friends, I stayed to ease their suffering. But in the end, I could do nothing to save them from the wailing death. My friends dead, there was no reason to stay in the docks. Now with things getting worse. Now I earn a living with my axe as a freelance mercenary.
What did you mean about the docks getting worse?
Quarantine trapped ships in ports, swelling the number of pirates and other criminals in the district. Then with no honor, and with the city guard focused on the plague, these evil men have seized control of the docks. A Uthgard warrior knows no fear, but I will not dishonor my tribe. I refuse to serve these men. I will not become a common thug or murderer.
Anything else you can tell me?
Before I left, I heard of talk in the tavern in the district of an auction to be held at Grim City's tavern. Something besides the usual stolen merchandise, illegal goods, and helpless slaves, sold at his filthy den of sin. Word spread quickly on the street. Perhaps I could have learned more before I left, but I had no interest in such transactions. I'm a warrior, not a smuggler. There's little else I can tell you about the docks, but I know the district is dangerous. If you intend to go there, it'd be wise to take along a hired blade. Okay. So he's good for the docks. We have Grax. My brother! What does you want, eh? Come on, you don't interrupt a trader blade's murk without good reason.
I want to ask you some questions.
I suppose. Make it quick, though. I've ever so many places to be. Yeah, right.
Where can I go to get some action?
Ha! Now you're talking my language. There's one place. Yeah, you look good with a weapon. Just don't let anyone hear about it. It's not supposed to get around. It's a club for fighting. We call it the Gauntlet. If you want action, that's where you go. Sell your pass if you want 50 gold.
I mean, alright.
And here's your pass. Don't say where you got it, though. I doubt they'll ask. Nobody talks about the Gauntlet, but people show up anyway. Board Laid Bear Tavern is in the Black Lake District. Give the pass to the bartender. Good luck. You'll need it.
Arbeth tolerates mercenaries when Neverwinter has a standing militia.
Watch your mouth, friend. It's gone unnoticed. When a few of the city guards died, she hired outsiders like you instead of coming here. Just because we work for the highest bidder doesn't mean we wouldn't put it on the line for the city.
What do you know of the plague?
I know a sword can't stop it, and that makes me worthless right now. No one's hiring, except the odd noble, trying to prevent looting.
Goodbye. Got drinking to get to.
What?
Merchant?
Hello there.
Step right up. I've got just what you're looking for. My shop ain't what it used to be, but I'm still a shopkeeper nonetheless. You see what your stuff is, man. Let me see your stuff. Man. I don't really want a spear. You have that. I don't want a copper ring. Keep this though. So you know what? I'm not gonna keep this right now. We can always pick our components up later when we have time.
the one we need for the quest. I don't need any bolts either. Oh, I do need bolts. That was dumb. I don't need any arrows. I can just drop these on the ground, right? Put those there. Otherwise, I think... What's this? It's the Gauntlet Pass. There's a scented fetish. Natok created this item to aid in... Oh, that's the zoo thing. Okay. Quest item. Zoo key. And that puts us in better shape. Oh, we put these arrows down. Yeah. Body knock, Glinkle. Of course.
Hello there. You don't have the look of one of those Neverwinter soldiers about you. Neither do you show any evidence of having contracted the plague.
But you have a certain bearing about you that distinguishes you from the ordinary citizen. Based on my observations, I ventured the hypothesis that you're an adventurer, correct? You're right, I am an adventurer. My name is Dunjik Ironvalley. Who are you? I am Bodinock Glinkle, a gnome sorcerer from the island of Lantan who has only recently arrived here in Neverwinter. Lantan, isn't that the place where all those crazy inventions come from? Hey, that one dude on NPC? What's up? My homeland does have a reputation for My homeland does have a reputation for producing marvelous machines and outlandish contraptions not otherwise known in Faerun. We Lantanese are a people guided by the analytical principles of science, observation, reason, and logic. Don't allow yourself to be misled by rumors and hearsay. We aren't all cookie inventors, as some would have you believe. I myself am a sorcerer, for example. A sorcerer? I thought Lantan looked down on magic. The Lantanese people do not disparage magic, though many do not understand it. Over in my land we rely on the arcane far less than the other peoples of Faerun. We prefer to seek a scientific solution to a problem rather than a magical one. Often, through observation and experimentation, a problem can be solved without resorting to magecraft. Of course, sometimes a little touch of the arcane is a good thing. When the situation is appropriate, I do not hesitate to use my powers, Dundrick. I may be from Lantan, but I am first and foremost a sorcerer. What are you doing in Neverwinter? I left my home some time ago to experience the broader world. It's not uncommon for the people of my island to undertake such a journey. I was exploring the northern Sword Coast when I heard rumblings of a previously unknown plague breaking out in Neverwinter. In the name of scientific discovery, I came to investigate and catalogue the new illness. Fortunately, I arrived before the city was quarantined. I decided to begin my investigations of the Wailing Death in Beggar's Nest. Why the Beggar's Nest? From the accounts I gathered, it was generally agreed that the Beggar's Nest was where the outbreak began. I thought the best way to learn about the plague was to trace it back to its source. When I learned the clerics were unable to combat the plague, I thought that I could apply the scientific principles of Lantan to discover a more mundane cure. Unfortunately, I had to end my investigations into Beggar's Nest mere days after they began, far too short a time to conduct a proper study of the situation. Why did you stop? It's difficult to conduct a serious scientific analysis when you are constantly besieged by zombies. Much as I wanted to continue my research, I was not about to throw my life away to do it. However, the zombie infestation struck me as more than a mere coincidence. I suspect there may be more than a casual relationship between the animated corpses in the district and the outbreak of the plague itself. While the zombies continue to wander the district, I cannot test my theory, but I suspect information that would lead to a cure can be found within the Beggar's Nest. So we got another one for Beggar's Nest here. I talked to you already?
Please now, I already
I did
told
not.
you that I didn't mean to step on your cat. It ran right in front. Oh, you're not that other one.
Nope, not me.
Oh goodness, how embarrassing. Why does this always happen to me?
Who are you?
Before I tell you anything about me, I would like to ask you a question if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
You're not one of those dirty, underhanded, conniving thief types, are you?
No, I'm not. Why do you ask? I've had nothing but problems with irritating, despisable thieves ever since I left. But that's not important right now. Let me introduce myself.
Okay.
My name is Linu Anerul, devout priestess of Sehanin Mumbo. I seek to continue my adventures by hiring myself out as a healer.
Why are you here in the barracks rather than helping the plague victims?
I came to the city believing I could stem the tide of the plague. The powers of Sehanin, alas, has defied my every attempt to find a cure. I worked long, hard hours in the Temple of Tyr, trying to alleviate the pain of the sick. Finally, after working through several days and nights, I was exhausted. When I tried to stand, I fainted.
Then what happened?
Well, I fell over, bumped into a glass statue of the symbol of Tyr. One of the balance plates flew across the room and smacked us spectacularly right above the head of a high priest. The crash was so shocking that the priest sat down right on top of a rather large shard of glass. Sure, it healed up just fine once they stripped him and pulled it out. Oh, God. I was unhurt, but the other priests didn't seem too concerned about that at the time. They asked me to find someone else to help with the wounded, as if it was my fault somehow.
Are you really that clumsy?
I'm not really clumsy, I was just tired. My troubles don't come from a lack of dexterity so much as poor timing. Don't worry, I'm good in a fight and an excellent healer. Each day, I've been assisting victims of the plague in the slums in the Black Lake district, where they lie in the street, ignored by the residents and guards alike.
I've heard enough of you. You're dangerous to be around. That's good of you.
Well, not anymore. Last time I visited there was a couple of days ago. I was attempting to help a sick old woman in the street when I was set upon by several thugs.
They attacked you while you were helping plague victims?
People are terribly discouraged because they figure they are going to catch the willing death, so they aren't overly concerned with their morals. In their desperation, they turn to theft or worse.
Sleepy already? Not good.
I want to go back and help, but what can I do? I think that if I could earn some more experience and maybe some gold, I might be able to make a difference.
You know anything about the Black Lake district?
Some of the rich nobles have collected exotic animals and made a zoo for their entertainment. The conditions of the zoo are supposed to be disgusting. The animals have been mistreated. I should have done something about it, but the sick and dying in the city are enough misery for anyone. I heard there's a druid here in the core who's looking for someone to help free the animals. If you want to go to the Black Lake district, you'll have to come across the slums. Plenty of looters would like to stick a knife in you, so have someone who can guard your back and heal your wounds is a good idea.
Alright, so we want to go to the zoo, we'll grab her. Is that everybody? We're not looting the rooms in the mercenary district. It's just not a good idea. And what about this room? Do we have like 2 choices for each, or just 1 choice for each? Well, we're going to keep Tommy for now, but it's good to know who's here. Cabbage. Oh, I remember you. Oh, I came out the back door. Whoops. Wait, where the hell am I? So we got docks, peninsula. We hit everything here? Nope, we haven't been here yet. Moonstone Mask. Castle Never. Black Lake. And Beggar's Nest. So we're definitely starting a peninsula, but first we're going right here. Clancy? Quit running you up and around like a thug. Criminals aren't running things around here. This isn't the docks district. Stop trying to make me roleplay in a video game. I'll roleplay if I want to. Maureen? Sorta. God.
I greet you, my child.
Please, good sir, can you help? We have lost family to the plague. Escaped convicts in the Peninsula District prevent us from even mourning our own homes. Perhaps I could help. I don't know if you can or not. I'm not sure what has gone wrong in here. I just know is that if we try to go back to our homes, we'll be killed. Alright. Hey, Garrett. Is there something you can do, please? I'm begging you to help us. Can I ask you some questions? I don't know what someone like me could tell you. All I know is that none of us can go home. Guards do nothing. The peninsula is unimportant with the plague. taking a larger toll. Alright, goodbye, I guess. Please, if you have a chance, you please look into the trouble in the peninsula. We have no one else to turn to.
Funny you say that.
I greet you.
What do you want? I thank you for your sympathy if that's what you've come to offer, but the guards have already given us plenty of good wishes. Fortunately, it doesn't help get our homes back. The peninsula is all but overrun by escaped criminals. We've lost everything to them. Why doesn't anyone do something about it?
What can I do to help?
I don't know. You can't take on the whole city district by yourself, can you? I guess we need a hero. I don't know if that's you. If there's something you can do, please help the situation in Peninsula. I beg you, please do it.
Go away, your weakness disgusts me. No.
I can't talk to anyone. I don't want to. I just want to be able to go home. That's why I'm telling you this. You can take out the whole Peninsula district.
Alright.
Who's this guy sell?
Can I help you?
Step right up. I've got just what you're looking for. My shop ain't what it used to be, but I'm still a shopkeeper. Everybody sells the same stuff, apparently. Alright, thank you very much. We all want to go home, Billy. Nobody's going anywhere until I search this crate. Hey, I'm not a thief, but if you leave a gem in a crate, I'm taking it. Who's that? Curtisan.
Bonjour. Hello.
I know. Wait, she's speaking French, but it looks nothing like French. I know. How about a lad like yourself? It's a lass like me for an evening of pleasure. Only a gold for two, or two no more. Gold or two for you? You must be joking. About those sores. Oh, I have got the plague or something just as good. And you don't. You may wag your finger at me, but I ain't dead yet. Alright then. That's gross. Is this something you actually wanted then, or are you just going to stare?
Can I ask you some questions?
Oh, fine, fine. It's not like the gold is leaping in my lap today, after all.
Why are you out here in the street? You're sick. You should be inside somewhere.
Inside where? When you has the plague, nobody wants to take you in. You ain't got no family. And I ain't settling foot in the Moonstone Mask, no way.
Why wouldn't you go to the Moonstone Mask?
Humph. I don't like the matron mother none. That Ophala Shelderstone. Something not right with her, I says. That and the Moonstone has too many rulers. No. The only place for me is out in the streets. That way when I die, I ain't far from the pile over yonder.
Alrighty then.
How has the plague affected your trade? I'm so scared to ask this question. Ha! You would think it would be bad that us girls would find nary a customer in all of Neverwinter who'd lie with us for a night, aye? Not at all, says I. The souls in this city, they all thinks they're going to die. Convinced of it they are. So they pile together in the Moonstone Mask looking for a last bit of joy. And they look even for me. There's folks with the veiling death. They ain't deserving it none, they just want a bit of joy, just the same. And I won't be turning them away. But you certainly don't need the coin if... why are you out here on the street? But you certainly don't need the coin if I'm going to die, is it? Yes, I'm going to die, but I got me babes, and they ain't sick. They're going to be orphans soon. That'd be bad enough for them. I'm going to give them what I can before the veiling death takes me. Nothing else I can do.
Alright.
Anything going on in this area of the city? There's always things going on in the core. Most of it is out of reach of my ears, however, except maybe the urgent whisperings of dying men. Maybe you've heard something of interest. Depends. You should go to Castle Never, it's interesting enough. Send them me love, if you would. Walk around if you wish. I'm sure you'll find all sorts of interest, you lad. I'd be interested in the work if you know anything. Nobody's spending coins, so nobody's hiring, except maybe at the Moonstone. But even there, probably not. Oh, I suppose there's work to be had. There's all kinds of things people need doing, especially in a city of chaos. Nothing that reaches my ears, however. Let me ask you something else. Can you tell me anything about the plague? I can tell you plenty about the plague, from personal experience, in fact. Anything specific you want to know? What causes it? We working girls deal with sickness plenty enough, but this ain't got nothing to do with that. The sickness is in the air. There ain't no one who's immune. The girls at the Moonstone, they don't seem to get the plague none. Could be the matron mother just hides it real well. More like, in fact. Anything else you can tell me? Nope. Wait around some. You'll learn all you want to and more, I'm sure. Is there something else you need? You heard about any strange animals in the area? Strange animals? You mean beasts? No, I've heard nothing about any beasts in these parts. If you're telling me that there's beasts roaming about the core, well, I don't want to hear none of it. There's enough death coming for you and the knights as it is. I think we're good. Goodbye. A working girl does not normally beg to make it her keep, my lord, but these ain't no normal times. Could you spare some kindness? Hey, Pep. Waste coin on you. I could offer you mercy, a quick and painless death. I have nothing to give. Take this 100 gold pieces. Go. Wow. How much money do I have? 455. Soft spot for prostitutes? Take this 100 gold pieces and find someplace warm tonight and rest. You're too kind, my lord. Bless you. Bless your heart. My babes. My babes will live once I'm gone. Bless you. Take care of your kids, will you? Jesus. People are depressing. Doomsayer. Oh, this must be the place. Just dropped 100 gold on a sickly prostitute that we didn't even sleep with. Alright, everyone cover their eyes. Zofala. You sure you remember some absurd discrepancy with money values in this game? Perhaps? You'll have stiff competition for your attention tonight, I fear. Many more men than women are seeking comfort here tonight, it seems. Well, hello. Like someone says his yearly wage is 6 gold pieces? Isn't that probably pretty standard, actually? Like, that would be pretty D&D, accurate. $350,000, yeah, he handed her quite a lot of money. I handed her a lifetime's money for her children, basically. But, like most poor people, she'll probably waste it within the month. Well, hello, I'm Dundrick Ironbelly. Will you answer some questions? Well, you are quite the charmer, aren't you? Ask away. What kind of place do you run here? Do we really need to ask that question? It's a place of comfort and understanding. That has different meanings to different people, so we have a wide variety of services. I can't expect you to understand if this is your first visit. Most of what going on here is quite innocent. Most. She'll buy cheap beer, right, Mira? And expensive. Perhaps you'd be interested in partaking of our backroom areas, or maybe you could be of use. No, I talk too freely. You can trust me now. What have you got to say? Oh, no, I need someone I can trust. I'm happy to wait. Come now, madam. Don't keep secrets between us. You'd have to be an excellent specimen for that to work on me. You're an amateur compared to my men in the back. Don't play games, tell me. You can trust me. What have you got to say? Hey, I got a second roll. I suppose there's no harm in me telling you what I need. Maybe you can help if you're good enough. You see, I'm an avid collector. My position here lets me hear about interesting things, and I occasionally hire people to get them for me. Howdy, Moose Man. What's up, Moose? Hello from New Jersey. Thanks for the host, my brother. Currently, I want a few pieces of art liberated. The owners of them have made disparaging remarks about me, and I would like to express my displeasure. Tell me about the art objects. One is a statuette of someone's mother or some such. Lord Andrad Golden has it at his estate. He lobbied to ban city guards from visiting Moonstone Mask. Another is a portrait of Sir Reginald Rumbottom III. His nephew, Lord Thomas Rumbottom, has repeatedly lobbied to have us closed down. He's a bit insecure, I think. The last is an urn stolen from me some years ago. A man that took it apparently got stuck here in the quarantine. Hodge is his name. If you agree, I'll tell you what I know about their whereabouts. Keep in mind that if I had exact information, I wouldn't need you. Generation Cube. Well.
Lurking? Enjoy the lurk, Moose. I'll get them. Give me more details. Excellent. The Rumbottom estate is in the Black Lake district, while Andraud maintains a home in the Docks district. Both are notoriously paranoid. Great, lots of traps. Last I heard, Hodge may have been in Black Lake district. No doubt he's fortified himself in some noble's home. But I don't know which. I'm not asking you to kill, just bring me the items. I'll reward you well. I'm interested in the back room. Well, we have many pleasant employees that are willing to offer their comfort and sympathy to you in this troubled time. They can cater to both men and women and are quite skilled at conversation, artful pursuits, and many other forms of diversion. The level of interaction must be agreed by both parties, and there is a small matter of compensation for the time spent as well. A common boarding house, I'm outraged. I want permission to access the back rooms. I'm sure you do. Very well. First, you will need a writ from Olaf at the Temple of Tyr certifying you are plague-free. Just a precaution, you understand. Return to me when you have it, and I will grant you a key. As well as take your 200 gold donation. Pretty standard fare. Thank you. I'll return directly. Here's the paper. Olaf will recognize it. Make sure there is room in the back for you. Hurry back. Torgo? Hello, Torgo. Shouldn't ask you not to kill, that's true.
What can I get you?
I need a pass coin. I don't know what a pass coin is.
200 gold each. Remember, you need to talk to Ophala before you should let you upstairs.
You see your wares. Really? You're selling the same crap everybody else is? Put that down there. Put that over there. It's bothering me. Buy that. Patron. They really are upset by the fact that I'm walking around my axe out, so I'll put it away.
Where are the humans in this town? If they think you started the plague, they'll claim dwarven soup is the cure.
Sounds awful. Hello, Gillis.
I sense the stink of Tyr upon you. I hear that Olaf has you running errands. Maybe it displeases you. Care to hear an offer?
I will listen. What is it you wish to say?
Oh, so polite. Bah! No use for manners. Can you steal and can you kill? That's what I need.
I do not commit evil acts.
Sure your quaint morality lets you sleep deep and long. Come back when you're tired of being an errand boy for Tyr and Olaf.
We are neutral good, so that guy can fuck off. That's right, I'm skipping quests.
Hello.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Hello.
Yes, is there something you want? I usually only have time to speak with the ladies when I visit here. You would have thought they could have put enough portraits in the game that you wouldn't have to, like, see the same people over and over again. I want to ask questions about the Moonstone Mask. Very well, I have a few moments. What is it? What can you tell me about the owner of this place? Ophala is a saint of a woman. Anyone saying otherwise had best keep a close eye on. Well, this isn't for me to talk about. Suffice to say that she runs a clean, much-needed establishment. You won't find anyone to badmouth her. What did you almost say? You could tell me. Oh, really, I don't want to be making an enemy of Ophala. She's a great source of comfort in these times. I want to ask something else. What do you know of the plague? Don't speak of that. People come here to get away from such talk. Might shut this place down if people get too worried. Alright, I don't think you have anything interesting now that we failed that roll. This is where the back room is. That's where the upstairs is. I don't think I'm getting in either one of those. This is some sort of storage room. Apparently I can go... Oh, this is just an exit, isn't it? Yep. Aha! Now I've got hooker money. Now let's head for the Peninsula District. What the hell? What's going on here? Hi, Earl.
Tis a long day. I could use a drink.
What is it you need, then? I have worries of my own, you know. Could spare a few moments. Perhaps the idle chatter would clear my thoughts.
What do you know of the plague?
No, I don't want to get it. The whaler took my entire family, one after the other. I watched them die every one. They shriveled up from the inside.
What do you know of attempts at a cure?
Bah, won't tell us simple people. They think we'd panic if there was no hope or stampede if a cure was announced.
It's probably true.
I ain't heard a single thing, and I probably won't. Not sure whether it's a blessing or a curse, but I'm alive.
Anything odd? Any rumors?
As if I care about anything else right now. I'm scared to go home. See the bodies. I'm scared maybe I'll catch it too. Want to go poking around for stories? Go right ahead. I'm going to stay right here in the street and out of trouble.
Well, that's a different take on life. Would you buy a cure if it was offered?
A cure? There were rumors that one was in the works, but nobody believed us common folk would get it anytime soon. Well, why do you ask if I would pay for it?
I'm not going to lie. Never mind, I have just a few other questions. Information about places in Neverwinter?
Neverwinter. City was a good place once. Now it's nothing but burning bodies piled in the streets. I don't even have a family anymore.
Alright. I don't really need information along the lines of what he's offering.
Well met.
The whaling's taking its toll beyond these gates, lad, making it a dangerous place. Lady Arabeth has ordered us to restrict access. In other words, if you want access to the Peninsula District, you're going to need quarantine clearance, understood?
Lady Arabeth has assigned me to temporary militia duty. Alright, it was word she'd be hiring on adventurers to help fill the ranks. What can I do for you then? You answer some questions about the Peninsula District. Suppose I can answer a question for you, lad. Go ahead. Is there anyone I can help out in there? Have bed in it? Okay. Well, Commander Sabille came tearing through here on militia orders a while back, but I probably shouldn't be talking about that. There are enough rumors in the city already without me adding to them. Look, I'm here to help, remember? Sorry, but you'll have to go through official channels, and that means talking to Commander Sabille directly. Apparently, she set up headquarters somewhere in the district. Something else you wanted to know? How bad is it in there? It's pretty bad. I certainly wouldn't go unequipped. Gate Captain Kip can brief you once you're on the other side. Are there any places I should look for in the Peninsula District? There's not much there, to be honest. With the prison at the top and the rise and all, most reputable folk and businesses steer clear. You should probably talk to Gate Captain Kip on the other side. He can fill you in. Would you mind answering some more general questions? Tell me about the water Davian creatures. My friend Haggard was with the night watch in the academy when the caravan bringing the creatures came in. We found him with his throat slit after the attack amid the empty cages. Great. He had a symbol of helm, god of us all guard folk. God of all us guard folk, gripped tightly in his frozen palm. We buried him with it that way to honor him. You know anything else about what happened that night? Hagar the Horrible? Yeah. The rest, as they say, is history. Freed from their cages, the water Davian creatures fled into the night, and out there still, hiding from us all. What do you know about the Wailing Death? Too little to cure it, too much to live without fear. Our only hope is to find those water Davian creatures. Without them, every last one of us is dead. Can you tell me anything else about the plague? Only that I've lost half my family to it by now. I stand guard in their memory. Aw. Questions about the Peninsula District? And I think we're done. And I think we'll save and get to exploring. I think I misspelled that, but 'tis what it is. Come on, Tommy Undergallows. I'll be taking my axe out, thank you. Hey, get Captain Kip.
Well met.
Going into the peninsula. Keep your head up. There's been a prison break and the place is crawling with trouble. How did they escape? Rumor is that Captain Elephant, the head jailer, set them free. Makes no sense to me. He was a good man and ran a tight ship.
Where's the prison?
Southwest of here at the top of the hill. It commands a great view of the harbor. Not that the prisoners ever got to see it.
Are any areas still safe?
Seto Sabille is the one in charge of the operation.
The prisoners have her pretty much penned in, but she's managed to secure a headquarters to the southeast.
If you're looking to help, I'd recommend you go see her. She has better information on what's going on than I do.
Does the militia have a plan of attack?
Now everyone's just trying to figure out what's going on. Someone's going to have to go into that prison, though, and get to the bottom of it. Alright, thanks for the warning. Want to take me, go talk to Selo Sabil at headquarters. We could definitely use your help clearing up the head jailer's mess. Gate soldier, gate soldier, gate soldier, gate soldier. That's right, I'm immediately going the way he told me not to go. And it's a dead end, so... Oh!
I greet you.
Oh! Shit! Militia soldier, very good. Full wagon? Full of what? That guard just saw me take his healing potion. He's like, dude, what if... What's this place? It's a really good question. What is this place? Ah, prisoners. There we go. Guess we're gonna clear the whole district, eh? Ah, chest of drawers. Fair enough. We're not going up that hill until... Okay, I'm gonna go help though. Never mind. Tommy's doing pretty good work there. Be back, lads. Hold the line, fellas. Malachite. Wants you too, Malachite. That's a bad, bad joke. A horrible misquote. Oh, cure serious wounds, eh?
Okay, dokie. It's done.
Thanks, Tommy. A light flail and a fine agate.
Okay, dokie.
Stop the cell. Fair enough. Save scum is fun for everyone. Bring out your dead. Come on, Dundrick, get him. Tommy? Where'd you go, Tommy? He's stuck. He got stuck. Plague victim pyre, lovely. Whoever's been piling these disease-ridden corpses for burning has long ago tired. If you had a torch, you would continue his work. Oddly enough, I do. Oh, yeah. 4 months in a row, Moose. Not for me, you're not. But thanks, Moose, man. I appreciate the compliment and the 4 months of support, dude. You're a great mod, and I appreciate you having you in the stream every night. You really make my life easy, and it's really nice hanging out with you, brother. So, thank you again for the support. I do have a torch. Oh, Tommy's got some stuff to do. Never mind. Tommy got shit handled. It is my pleasure, sir. Where? Oh god. Alright, Tommy does not need my help. Oh god, yes he does. I'll die before going back to that hellhole. Have it your way, dude. Have it your way, dude. Enjoy your dinner, man. Sling bullets. More remains. They've been out looting. Gonna have a lot of prisoners to kill, apparently.
Give it up. You ain't got
Potion of bark skin. Put this back here. Nothing else in here, Johnny. Except some plates. Which apparently we will not be looting. Actually, let's go this way first. Tommy, are you fighting again? Alright, just kill everybody, Tommy. It's fine. You just stay close to me, please. I mean, you're doing a good job, but, you know. Go getting yourself killed, dude. Yeah, I should go that way first. Likely a dead end. Just leave a spell scroll lying around. This is Dulcinea.
Nearly. Be with you in a minute, ma'am.
No can do.
Have to find the proper key. Okay.
I greet you.
Thanks for the help. I was trying to make my way safely home when those brutes found me. Who are you? What are you doing on the streets? I'm a maid for Lady Tanglebrook. I was on my way home from my morning shift when all of this erupted. Your attackers, who were they? Escapees from the prison. I heard one of them say that it was the head jailer himself who freed them. I don't like the sound of it. The head jailer, is it? Yes, Elfin. He's a good man, I swear he is. Why, he'd meet every afternoon in the tunnels with Lady Tanglebrook for a friendly game of chess. They're cousins, you know. Tunnels? What tunnels? Lady Tanglebrook has always been leery about walking the streets in this district. Elfin built the tunnels beneath the prison, between the prison and her estate, so they could continue their games there. Now that the plague is everywhere, they hope that continuing to use the tunnels will prevent her from being exposed to it. Wow. That's of no significance, exactly. Where's the estate? Tanglebrook? It's at the far reach of the peninsula. As I said, though, she's right scared of the wailing, and she's locked the door behind me when I left. Maybe you could check on her to make sure she's okay. Scared or no, I know she keeps a spare key hidden under a doormat for us. Handy. Are there not enough guards to keep you safe? The quarantine to deal with, too. They've got their hands full, I'm afraid. Us folk have to fend for ourselves. What do you know about the prison? Captain Elephant, he's the head jailer there. He runs a tight ship, at least he used to. Some say he's the one who set these prisoners free. You need an escort to the district gates. Would you? I was thinking I'd never make it. I really must get to the peninsula gates and tell Captain Kip about what I've seen. Yeah, let's go.
I greet you.
Shh, follow me. Are you coming? Hold on, I'm still looting things. Just, clearing the area. Oh, there's loot here. Good job, guards. Come on, follow the big tub of armor over here. Here's the district gates. Thank you so much for your help, my friend. Right then. No XP for the escort mission, really?
Well met.
Thanks for the warning. Okay, nothing new there. Is that, in fact, her estate in the corner there, or what? Hey, Montarius 420, thank you for the follow, dude. Appreciate it. Alright, over here in the corner. Oh, this doesn't have a doormat. And neither does this. What's this, though? Oh, this seems dangerous.
Bust your gun!
Kill him! Good job, Tommy. No loot here today. A little bit of loot there. Suppose this door is still locked, right? Sundial. Is this a temple?
No can do.
Is it a temple to someone or something? Jones?
I greet you.
This area is the care of the Temple of Tyr. May I inquire as to what you hope to find here? I'm in service to Arabeth as a guard, just like you. I see. Recent Academy graduate, hmm? Well, go on in. Guards are allowed, as are people with permission from Olaf and the Tyrian Temple. I'll make certain that only other city guards are allowed in as well. You make sure that nothing goes wrong while you're here, alright? Right. Can I ask you questions about this place? Don't know nothing about it. I just guard what I'm told to guard. Looks like nothing but a hole in the ground to me. Can I ask you about the district or the plague? I don't know this district very well. I think that's why I got this assignment. The other guards didn't want to be stationed here. As for the plague, I know I don't want it, and that's enough. Now get going, alright? I'm not supposed to be talking to people. Yes, on the way then. Alright, I'm going. This looks sketchy. Sketchy. That's not where I came in, is it? No. Close that door. She's pretty good at this. Oh, this is the tomb. Nice debris, Bob. What am I doing in the tomb? Seeks the tomb of Neverwinter's founder, Lord Halveth Never, in the hopes that it might buoy the people's spirits. It is requested those interested in the endeavor present themselves to his assistant Briley, who currently stands guard over the recently discovered tomb of Mislandia Fairblade. Okay. Somebody in here? Stones. You mean gems? Ooh, is that a trap? It is a trap.
It's done.
How did I miss that? Riley.
I'm sorry, but you really shouldn't be in here. I'm waiting for word from Reverend Judge Olaf Huskar.
I have a letter from Olaf. He sent me.
Thank goodness you're here. The plague has not been kind in our number, but the work of Tyr must still be done.
What do you know of the plague?
Well, it has taken many, including my brethren, that were digging here. Pity they didn't have time to... Well, I shouldn't speak of that.
Come on, you can tell me.
I don't think that would be appropriate. It's not your affair, even if you were sent by Olaf and intend to help the church.
What can you tell me about these tombs?
The tomb we're in belongs to Miss Lanzia Fairblade. It's been her nesting place for a good many years, though I don't know exactly how long.
Hey, Doza. Hey, for real.
Was brushed friend of Halloweth Never, so hopefully this place will hold clues as to where the founder himself is buried. This one is very close to the surface, suggesting it may have moved at least once in Neverwinter history, but no records tell of it.
What have you learned from the tomb?
Plague killed every member of the team that was digging it out. What they knew mostly died with them. There is a journal, though. Scribe Jacob was supposed to detail what they found, but I have not read his account. It's in the chest. You may open it.
Where are the other tombs located?
I don't know. Jacob's journal in the chest may say, but I was not instructed to read it, so you'll have to examine it yourself. I hope it proves useful. It would be a shame for him to have died without having shared his knowledge.
You find any artifacts in here?
I don't think so. Of course, I only arrived after the team died of the plague. I hope no one held the gall to disturb the bodies. The journal in the chest may have other information.
I have other questions. I do not have other questions. What do you know about attempts at a cure?
I haven't heard anything, and it frightens me greatly. The church has made no headway, and the forces of Lord Nashir falter as well. I know not what spawned this terrible wailing disease, but it's the most insidious of evils. May the gods have mercy upon us.
Anything odd? Any rumors?
I've been guarding this hole for several days now, hearing nothing but the scuffling of feet above and the screaming in my own head.
Oh, alright.
I'm sorry, I wish I knew of mysterious strangers or odd groups. It would put my mind at ease and give reason to all of this. For now I just sit and hope I'm not struck down myself. I must trust in the wisdom of Tyr. Another time, remember to look at Jacob's journal in the chest. He may have included some valuable information before he... Well... Yeah, we're playing Warcraft this Wednesday. This blessed quill will have been put to good use, debating what they found. Strange, the quill is not here. Alright. Ceremonial shield, sword, arrow. Well, I guess we'll be needing those. This book details the initial search for the tomb of Halueth Neva. It is unfinished, the writer obviously falling to the plague before he can include many details, but it does point to the possible locations for these tombs in addition to the one in the Peninsula District. Beggar's Nest, Great Graveyard, Docks District, Northwestern Quarter, Aqueducts, Black Lake, Southwestern Quarter. The directions are vague, but the book does mention that each tomb is likely sealed with a magically protected door. A riddle of some sort is the key to each. The solution to the Peninsula tomb door was emerald, which was answered by actually placing an emerald in the container immediately next to the door. It's worth noting that this action seemed to destroy the item, making it an expensive discovery. Text of the emerald riddle on the Peninsula tomb. Diamond of the forest if the seasons never changed. Okay. Interesting. It is a classic. Remember the Garden of War days? I do not. I never played the game back then. So we discovered this tomb, but there's nothing here, is what you're telling me. That is what you're telling me, but now we have information about where the other tombs may be in the other districts. Okay. Fair enough. Did I save? I don't remember. Oh, don't close the door. Alright. Interesting. Healing kit. Cure moderate. Summon creature. Stuff I won't be using. Soldier, soldier. Priest. Box. A lot of people leave gold lying around in boxes, and here's a chest in the street.
It's done.
Tommy. Merchant's Shingle. Alright. Oh, it's actually a merchant here. Step right up, I've got just what you're looking for. My shop ain't what it used to be, but I'm still a shopkeeper nonetheless. Can I see your wares? I'm not gonna sell the ceremonial stuff. Obviously. I don't think it'll let us anyway. He doesn't want those. Stools +3. I don't need those.
Right then. Look, I'm busy, okay? My name's Dundrick. How can I help? Well, Dundrick, for anything beyond helping us take down these escaped prisoners and generally keep the peace, not to check with Sidus Sabil. What's going on here? Prison break, blah blah blah, turtle turtle. These your headquarters? This district anyway. It's a temporary location until we can get things under control. Thanks. Militia HQ.
What brings you here? The guards weren't supposed to let anyone else into the Peninsula District. Say, you aren't a new recruit, are you?
Lady Arabeth has temporarily assigned me to militia service.
Has she now? Well, that's the first bit of welcome news I've heard all day.
Who are you?
Sedo Sabil of the Neverwinter Militia. I'm in charge of operations here, and you?
I'm called Dundrick. Very well, Dundrick it is. Truth be told, we've got our hands full here in the peninsula. We could use your help. It's a bit outside standard militia duties, though. What kind of jobs? All the prisoners in the streets were stretched to the limit just trying to keep the civilians safe. As if the whaling wasn't enough. What I need is someone to get inside that prison and figure out what the hell is going on down there. Lady Arabeth's authorized a 300 gold piece bonus to any militia member who can bring me proof that the situation's been resolved. Consider it danger pay. How do you intend to get me into the prison? They're running the prison like a fortress, sending out raiding parties and then retreating back inside. It's been hard to get a hold of them. They probably carry keys to get back into the fortress once they finish looting or whatever. Nobody we've caught has had one, though. Since you can't bust down the front door, you'll have to find a person with that key. I'd start near the sewers in the southwest of the district. I've seen a number of groups around there. Dangers are you aware of? Besides the prisoners, you may need to watch out for the head jailer, Elephant. Recent reports suggest he's the one who set them loose in the first place. What can you tell me about him?
He used to be one of the militia. It's best, and until now I'd never heard a bad word said of him. Lord Nasher himself has appointed him to the prisoner's command.
Something just doesn't seem right with this picture. I guess the whaling can change one's perspective on things. Alright, I guess I'm your man.
Good luck then, and don't forget to report back to me if you manage to resolve what the trouble is down there.
Bossy, bossy. I'll check your barrel though, okay? Take some more bolts. And the little bit of gold you have stored here. Clearly as a bonus. It's in this box. Even more bolts. I like it. How's this map looking? Well, let's talk to the priest.
Hello to you.
Who there? Shall I bless you with this living water, once cupped within the Guardian's palm? It helps keep the plague at bay, at least for a while. Yes, please give me Helm's blessing. May this child of the mortal realm be blessed, touched by the comforting waters that Desta has blessed in the name of Helm. The eye watch over your fate. Could you answer some questions for me? What would you care to know? What do you know about the prison riots? The militia have kept me safe enough. I must say, though, that it served as quite the distraction from any quest for a cure, don't you think? What does your holy symbol mean? Yes, the holy symbol of Helm. Well, obviously it's an open gauntlet, which symbolizes the peace brought by having an armored protector, your guardians. And in the center of the palm is the eye. Eyes are very important. They see all, know all, speak to us. They watch and learn, yes? What do you know of the Wailing Death? It's a horrible plague, grave in its implications and beyond the reach of any normal cure. Let the faithful pass unscathed. No Hellmite suffers from its boils. We pass unfettered to administer our blessings of comfort. Alright. What other services do you offer? I have temple services if you require. Show me what you have then. What do you mean by temple services? I don't know what you mean by that. Where are you going?
Hello to you.
Right. That's all for Johnny. Sure left a lot of money lying around. Uh-oh. How's Master John's, and why is he just down here in the middle of the street? Be right back, Master John's.
Okay, dokie.
More stuff to sell. A breastplate. That can't be as good as the half plate. We'll sell it though. Did you open that?
Okay, dokie.
This is too much. I can't carry all this garbage.
It is a bit of a problem.
I greet you, my child.
Thanks for the help. I was trying to make my way safely home when those brutes found me.
Who are you and what are you doing on the streets?
I'm a butler for Lady Tanglebrook. I was on my way home from my morning shift when all of this erupted.
Boy, everybody's leaving her house. It's weird. Your attackers, who were they? Escapees from the prison? Blah, blah, blah. He's telling me exactly what she told me. And he wants an escort to the Greats. Alright, he's following me. We're gonna go back to the priest to sell this extra armor. Because obviously we can't walk like this for the rest of the game. I'm walking like I have to go to the bathroom really bad.
Hello to you.
Right, we're over 1,000 gold now, which is nice. He's following me? Good. Atnix with a big raid. What's up, guys? Thank you for the raid, brother. How you guys doing? Welcome to Neverwinter Nights this evening. Atnix. What's up, man? You're welcome. What's going on, dude? How you doing tonight? Guys, if you don't know Hatnix, you should check him out. He is a fellow streamer, a fellow GOG community member, and occasional guest streamer, and a really cool dude. Plays some really cool games. What's going on, Amberseen? Hello, hello. Hey, Grivix. Falling in all the holes. Well, that's a problem, I guess, but if it led you here, I guess that's not bad. Could be worse. Could have led you to a Fortnite stream or something. How's it going tonight, guys and girls? People of all ages. Let's try this direction now. Running all over Neverwinter. Trying to save people and find trouble. Is this where the prison is? Oh boy. Maybe turn around now. They've got Tommy surrounded. Hey, Grumph. You played it a lot but never finished it? I played a lot multiplayer back in the day, just messing around with the construction kit, but I never finished it either. I think Tommy needs a little... Oh god, where's he going? Is he healing himself? Seems to be. Gosh darn it. A little over aggressive there, Tommy. The game feels exactly like the original? That's good. That's good news. I didn't even know about it until I started playing this last week and people came in and told me about it, so... More armor to carry. Momentarily confused. Where is this priest? He's over here, right? You just upgraded the technical side? That's cool. I mean, I like the game as it is, but I'm open to ideas.
Hello to you.
Just don't want to carry that. Let's drop a quick save. Where haven't we gone? Sewer access. Prison. Oh, that's that. That is actually the prison up there. Okay. Let's go this way. No, not that way. I'm confused. Nope, not that way. Yes, that way. It's supposed to come out this month, right? Should be interesting. Hold on. We didn't go in there, do we?
No can do.
Spawned from the other side. Oh, that's where we found the other guy. Okay. '27th, as far as you know. That's cool. You played the campaign a lot. Yeah, I just never... My friends and I were more interested in it for the fact that you could do so much. Nice. Cleave away. Try not to die, Tommy. My only friend. Ah, okay, these are the ones I did earlier. Oh, maybe not. What's this chest? Pretty sure. Why are there so many chests out in the open of the streets? It's a little confusing to me. Yeah, I'm enjoying this game, Eggs. Okay, let's make a right turn. I mean, it's Dungeons and Dragons, so it's hard to go wrong. In fact, to me, this is one of the truer like representations of Dungeons and Dragons in a video game, in terms of how it actually plays. Sewers. This guy's got some hit points, huh? Oh, gang leader. No wonder. What a D&D player would have admitted for a video game? I could see that, Tintate. That makes sense. God damn it. Hey, leave Tommy alone, will you? Making me nervous, Tommy. How do I heal him? Uses D&D rules in the background, yeah. You can turn him on too if you want, right? So you can see him, if I remember right. Oh, he's really good in melee. I guess I don't want to change anything, I just want him to heal. Well, this is terrible. There we go. We were rolling ones on those, that was rough. I know there's a chest there. Let's save. Two more gauntlets. More sewers, I guess. Yeah, probably. Lots of sewer access. No structure there. Give me all the stuff, man. Not all that stuff. Crap. There's several over there, it sounds like. Damn. Excellent. I love halfling death. Alright, love's a strong word. I appreciate halfling death. Yeah, Tommy, come back here. We got some boxes to loot, my brother. No. Doing the perimeter here first, I think. Yeah. Be great if you guys would hit. There you go. Good job, Tommy. You going, dude? Where's my axe? I wonder I'm not hitting them very hard. I'm punching. Know when that happened, I guess when I switched from torch. Note to self, once the raid started, you can turn off your stream. Yeah, I've done that before. Hmm. 22 or 42. I don't like that. Go. 20 of 36. I guess we'll use one on you too. Alright, everybody feels better. Remember to host before turning off your stream. That's helpful too. Oh, here's the... There's the door to her place, but before I go inside anywhere, I want to, Apparently this isn't her place. Oh, it is. Alright, no, I don't want to be in here yet. Alright, let's go check out the interior. Of the prison area here. Wait, I loot that guy? I mean, probably. He's not lootable anyway. Prison barracks, whoops. Right then.
Okay, dokie.
I'll bust you good!
Alrighty then. Thanks for playing. Take some bolts. An endless supply of healing kits, apparently. Barracks have no other egress that I see. Correct? We already killed the guys. Oh, no we didn't. Get him, Dundrick. Get him, Tommy. Dundrick's having a little bit of trouble hitting right now. Never mind. Nice. More potions, please, Mom. There you go. Assume I can't get in.
No can do.
My Lord Nasher and Lady Arabeth, grant me entrance. Your precious lords and ladies mean nothing in these parts. Scrab, you hear me? How dare you draw steel? I'm on the other side of a stout door, nitwit. Move along then, and keep that tail between your legs where it belongs. Yeah, I'm coming for you. I am coming for you. I think we've gone all the way around. Alright, hold on. Prison key, prison break, temple of Tyr. Remember what the sewers are for. So we can go in the sewers, we can go in the prison, we can go in the Tanglebrook estate, and that's pretty much it. Oh, we're right here, so. Tommy? Fucking hey, Tommy. What happens when Tommy dies? Just got back from a week-long trip to Wisconsin visiting family. Welcome back, Jacob. Ow. Near death, but he's still going. Is Tommy just dead? I can't do anything. What's going on? Oh, what did he, oh, do I have any conditions? Prison key and hide armor. No, I mean, it's really Dungeons and Dragons. There's actually quite a lot of story in it and stuff. It plays like, kind of plays like Baldur's Gate with a slightly different engine, I guess. Man, all right, we're gonna load that. Give it one more try with Tommy. But one of the biggest features of this game is the fact that it has a construction set. How about that? Stay back and pick him up from a distance. Yes. Let's try this now. Shit. He really wants to kill Tommy. Don't seem to be able to taunt. Can't do that in inventory, huh?
Only one way
Please kill him. Oof. Alright, Hatnix, thanks for the host in the raid, man. Oh, that was such a shitty potion.
What can Tommy do?
It's better. Tommy lives barely. So now we have the prison key, but we really don't want to go in the front door. I mean, that just seems like a terrible idea. Oh, they all just lead out? Probably? Yeah. Yeah. So we can now go around the other side to Tanglewood, I guess? What happens if we try to rest here? God, I gotta rest more often. I forgot to just heal. As long as we don't get attacked, we're safe. Wasting potions out of combat when I could just be saving them. How do I use them in combat, though? That doesn't seem to work. Guess it works on my quick bar, but how do I use them on, like, Tommy? One of the highlights of this game, from what I remember, is that you can multiplayer it with multiple people and go through various quests, either the official quests or the quests made by others. Excuse me. What's the deal with this place? By
Okay, dokie.
what do I hear? Snakes. Doesn't make me feel good.
It's done.
Thank you. You could like legitimately play D&D if you wanted to. Oh, I don't want to go out that way. What the? Gross. Over a dial-up connection at that, for real. Rest up, boy. Ouch. I'm slowed. That's the worst thing you could do to me. I'll take it.
Smells a celestial elixir. This elixir smells sweet, similar to honeysuckle, and contains a small amount of liquid inside that bubbles faintly. Its use is unknown, though it's likely a curative of some form. Oh, well, that's interesting. Huge online community back then? Yeah, it was really good. Played on like a dedicated Dragonlance server that somebody created. It's pretty cool.
It's done.
Came in there. And we went out there. Where does this door lead to? Good answer. Le Boudoir. Lady Tanglebrook's journal. Oh, hell yeah, I want to read that. Everyone is dead. All I have left is my cousin Elephant, the head jailer. He's been so good to me in the past, even building the tunnel between his office and the estate so I could visit him without running the risk of actually walking the dangerous peninsula streets. How fortuitous that the same tunnels now protect me from exposure to the plague. I'm going to meet with him later today, for I know a good game of chess shall cheer me up from the spiteful malaise into which I have fallen. That was odd. I thought I heard something crashing around downstairs, but when I went there was nothing. Must have been the rats. Oh, how I hate living alone. I shall visit my cousin at once. Alright, we don't need that book. Tons of recreations, good old gold box games, Eye of the Beholder, Ultima. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Wonder how much of it is still out there. I wouldn't mind, this is one of my favorite game engines of all time. I would not mind playing some multiplayer with folks. Some classic ones, once a week or something. I think it would be interesting and fun to stream. Tommy, where are you? Get trapped somewhere? Tommy? Hey, bud, come on. Ooh, let's go.
What can Tommy do?
No. Come on, mate. I had to get him out of there. See what's downstairs. Oh, I kind of remember this. Pawn. It does not look like a pawn. Hey, Tanglebrook. There's a large hole in the side of Lady Tanglebrook's skull, the contents having been violently removed. Whatever caused this, it wasn't the Wailing Death. Well, that's not good. Yeah, he just got stuck. Let Tommy do his job here.
It's done. It's done. It's done.
Uh-oh.
Here comes Halfling Death!
This door's locked, right? I have to figure something out over here. Oh, this door's not locked. Alright, I'm confused now. Fire Albedo Belly. Something about this place, I don't remember what it is.
It's done.
interesting.
Okay, dokie.
Neverwinter Vault is still up. Eye of the Beholder's still there. That's cool. Alright, something's funky here. This hunched creature is fashioned from dark stone. From the corner of your eye, it almost seems to move. You turn to face it, it is still. Alright.
Give it up! You ain't got a chance!
I don't know. Oh, this is just where they played chess, right? Derp.
Give it up! You ain't got a chance!
Does this do anything? I don't know. People are still making modules? That's cool. I have to check that out. Once we finish the campaign. Alright then. That doesn't seem to have done a damn thing. Except sated my fury. Hey, Brute, thanks for the host.
I'll carve you up.
I'll bust you good!
Right, well done.
Okay, dokie.
Pick one, dude. Go ahead, Tommy. Or unidentified gauntlets.
Okay, dokie.
There's no shortage of locked things around here, that's for sure.
It's done.
Oh, this seems terrible.
Okay, dokie.
Wait, for a prison break, everything sure is sealed up tight. Dennis the Thug, eh? Go rest right now. The enemy's nearby. Get to Cleveland, Rodney.
Okay, dokie.
Oh, south wing lever. There we go. Clang of metal bars echoes through the south wing of the prison. Fair enough. Still no rest for the weary. Sorry, mate.
Bust your gun!
I got it, Tommy. I'm a little confused. This place is huge.
Here comes Halfling Death!
Good job. Oh god. Boy, oh boy. There's no end to the enemies. Wait. It's a pretty big room. Stairs down. Alright, we're definitely not going down. Ow. One more hit. Alright, maybe 2 more hits. Maybe 3 more hits. Maybe 4 more hits. Jesus, this guy's got some HP, man. Can't rest here. Alright, good enough. Good enough indeed. Crazy camera controls. Good job, lads.
It's done.
Job.
This is too much. I can't carry all this garbage.
It's true. It's just too much.
Don't slit your throat!
Sorry, lads. Rest up again. Rather be full than not. Whoops. Don't need those anymore.
Okay, dokie.
Okay, dokie. Go to bed.
It's done.
Yeah, I'm getting up at 7:15. Good. Alright. Oh, that just leads there. Alright. Everything's open now. So we can go looting. So many dead people.
If we find anything interesting. We already found a couple of potions, which is always nice. Oh, wait, what's in there? Tommy, could you, carry that trap? Maybe I'll stand over here while you do that. Alright, good job. Prison logbook. Prison storeroom key. The guards are beginning to question Captain Elephant's sanity. He has been out of sorts ever since he went to visit with his cousin, Lady Tanglebrook. Prisoners grow restless. Someone has unlocked the prisoners, and cursed Captain Elephant is nowhere to be found. We've had prison breaks before, but this is serious. I don't know if we'll be able to keep it under control. Heh! This is your pretty book, guards. Whoever reads this, we prisoners killed half your stupid guards and locked the rest away where they belong. Long live the head jailer. May the whaling get the rest of you. Well, that's not good.
Okay, dokie.
That does not bode well for anyone. Got that one already? Yeah, I guess so. Hello? This way, please. Been in all those. Oh, that was that room. So this room over here must have switch for the... Oh, God. Oh, good. Tommy's stuck outside. Seriously. It's alright, Tommy. I got this, buddy. Just a bunch of level 1 mooks there. Tommy? Yo, Tommy, where are you, baby? Missed that one. Tom? I see where Tommy went. Is he trapped in here again? Open the door. Getting stuck in here.
What can Tom...
Oh, mate. Tommy. Wait, no, come back.
What can Tommy do for you?
Let's go, buddy. There you go. Try to stay with me, huh? They do not stinge on potions, I'll give them that.
Okay, dokie.
I don't want the tower shield, it's too damn heavy. You're not one of my captives, are you? No, I'd recognize your face if you were. What are you, a prisoner or a guard? Well, I used to be a guard until the head jailer turned everything upside down, at any rate. Look, I'm with the good guys, all right. And I could use some information. All right, but sooner I get home to my family, the happier I'll be. How'd it end up in that cell in the first place? Hard to say. One afternoon, the head jailer just went down and unlocked the door to the pits. He walked right in there, and all the prisoners walked right out. Fighting lasted a couple of days, but all his guards have been captured now, or worse. And the head jailer? Well, apparently he's still down there. The prisoners have damn well crowned him king. If you ask me, the whaling's got him and driven him mad. I already got the layout of this floor. What do you know about the prisoners? The former prisoners, you mean? They're cruel, vengeful. When they came, we were ready for them. I saw a dozen friends cut down around me. It was horrible, sir. They threw a bunch of us guards into the pits, too. For the head jailer, they said, like he's going to eat them or something. I'll ask about the layout just in case there's a secret or something. Stairs down are on the west side. There are 2 cell wings, north and south, with a corridor that runs between them. Each wing has a guard room with a lever to open the cell block. The south wall also has the head jailer's old office. Any suggestions as to what we do now? I don't know about you, but I'm heading home to my wife and kids. Set the whole place on fire as far as I'm concerned. Okay. Enough questions. Think you can make it out of here on your own? I don't know, but I'm going to try. I figure if I make a run for it, I can try to make it out the main door. I figure the militia must have this place surrounded by now. Alright then. Get out of here. I cleared the way for you. And he immediately runs into a pathing problem. I don't have confidence in his ability to escape. What's this door do? Storeroom.
Okay, dokie.
Greenstone. Right then. Alright, looks like it's time to go downstairs. Yep. As far as I can tell. Attainment level. Who's this fella? Emmernick. Pull that lever, it locks the door so we'll be safe. Alright. You're not with the prisoners, are you? Yeah, I am. Get back to your cell to face the consequences. No, I had to fight my through them to get here. Or why do you ask? Why do you ask? You're mistrusting, not the sign of a hunter. I guess that means you're being hunted, just like me. I'm the last guard left, I think. Who are you, anyways? Hey, Meg. Mr. God, the name's Emmernick. How come you're not in your cell? I squeezed through the bars and snapped the neck of the prisoner they'd sent to the village to butcher me. A little too late. The others are all dead. Love you, Megs. Sleep well. You could answer some questions for me. I don't see why not. We're safe in here. What's the head jailer up to? The head jailer? He was torturing some of his former guards at the bottom level until we managed to escape. Why was he torturing you? He kept talking about cutting us, getting inside our heads. Some of our guys came out there looking like zombies. The rest of us were discarded. Who's helping him? The head jailer's right-hand man is a half-orc named Kurden Fenkt, one of the meanest prisoners in the pit. The pits? What are those? That's where you're headed. There aren't many cells down here except those the prisoners built themselves. What they did in the pits was their business. The doors are locked or unlocked. The cell doors are locked, but the others should be all open. You can get inside a lockdown and sealed up. You should be safe inside. Where the former prisoners hold up. Barricaded themselves into a central guard room. They're sending out patrols, but it's pretty haphazard. I've killed off a couple without them noticing. I need supplies. Are there any storerooms? Yeah, you'll find them in north and south. Excuse me, I think it's about bedtime for me too, guys. That's all I need to know about the prison. Be careful, this place is a death trap right now. What do you know about this floor of the prison? It's a security layer, supposed to be a buffer zone between the regular prisoners and the troublemakers we throw down in the pits. That's all I need to know. Right, wait here. Anything in here? No? Alright. I am going to call it a night, guys. Because I have work tomorrow, and I want to stay on a good sleep schedule, so... Thank you very much for hanging out with me tonight. Hope you enjoyed some Neverwinter Nights. Let me save the game right here. And we'll drop a host for somebody. See who's hanging. But I do appreciate it. My name is Joe. This has been GameLifeGame, reminding you that life is what happens in between games. So, until the next time, enjoy your life, enjoy your games, and treat everyone with kindness, because life is just too short for anything else. And we're going to go ahead and drop Of Lust Games a host for a different point of view. She's playing The Sims. So, you guys have a good night, and I will see you later. I wanna tie up, please. Night, Sensei. Good night, Moose. Sorry for the early streams, guys, but we gotta do what we gotta do. I'll see you later.